Have you ever had one of those days where you barely did anything, yet somehow you still felt exhausted? Not physically, but mentally, emotionally, almost like your mind had been carrying something heavy all day. And the strange part is, you can't even explain why. You slept enough, you didn't work that much, you didn't run a marathon, yet all you want to do is lie down and disconnect from everything. So why does this happen? Why do some people feel tired all the time, even when they haven't done much? Let's go deeper. Most people think exhaustion only comes from physical effort, but psychology tells a different story. Your brain consumes an enormous amount of energy, and mental activity can be just as exhausting as physical activity, especially when your mind never truly rests. Now imagine this. You wake up. Immediately your brain starts working. You think about responsibilities, things you forgot, people you need to answer, future problems, past mistakes, decisions you haven't made. Even before getting out of bed, your mind is already running, and for many people, it never stops. Now here's something important. Thinking is not the same as resting. Many people are physically inactive, but mentally overworked. Their body may be sitting still, but their mind is running a marathon. Now let's go deeper. One of the biggest causes of exhaustion is something psychologists call cognitive load. Simply put, the more information your brain has to process, the more energy it uses. And modern life overloads our minds. Notifications, messages, social media, news, emails, decisions, comparisons. Thousands of pieces of information every day. The brain was never designed for constant stimulation, and eventually, it becomes tired. Now here's the deeper truth. Many exhausted people aren't carrying too many tasks. They're carrying too many thoughts, unfinished conversations, unresolved emotions, worries about the future, memories from the past, invisible burdens nobody else can see. And because these burdens aren't visible, people often judge themselves. They think, I didn't do anything today. Why am I so tired? But emotional work is still work. Mental processing is still work. And anxiety is work. Now let's take it one level deeper. People who care deeply often become mentally exhausted more easily. They think about others, replay conversations, worry about outcomes, analyze situations. They don't simply experience life, they process it constantly, and processing requires energy. Now here's something fascinating. The brain struggles with uncertainty. When something feels unresolved, the mind keeps returning to it, trying to solve it, trying to understand it, trying to prepare for every possible outcome. And without realizing it, you spend hours mentally working on problems that don't even exist yet. No wonder you feel tired. Now let's talk about emotional exhaustion, because emotional stress doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it looks like pretending you're okay, being strong for everyone, suppressing emotions, overthinking, trying to meet expectations, constantly comparing yourself to others. All of these things require energy. And eventually, the emotional battery runs low. Now here's what makes this difficult. Many people ignore their exhaustion. They keep pushing, keep distracting themselves, keep telling themselves, I'll rest later. But the mind doesn't work that way. Ignoring mental exhaustion doesn't make it disappear. It simply accumulates. Until one day, even simple tasks feel overwhelming. Now what can you do? First, stop measuring exhaustion only by physical activity. A busy mind can become exhausted even in a quiet room. Second, pay attention to what occupies your mental space, not just your schedule, your thoughts, your worries, your emotions. And third, give yourself permission to rest mentally, not just physically. Because scrolling on your phone for 2 hours isn't always rest. Sometimes it's simply another form of stimulation. Now here's something powerful. The people who are always tired are often not lazy. They're overloaded. Their mind has been carrying more than their body can show. And that's why exhaustion can feel confusing. Because the heaviest things in life are often invisible. So if you've been feeling tired lately, don't immediately ask, what did I do today? Ask, what have I been carrying lately? Because sometimes the reason you're exhausted has nothing to do with what you did, and everything to do with what your mind never stopped holding. If you enjoy psychology, human behavior, and understanding the hidden reasons behind everyday experiences, subscribe. Because sometimes the things that drain us the most are the things nobody else can see.